Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Deb's Chats. Welcome back to Deborah's World. Welcome back. Yay, before we go into this, the amount of time I spent positioning this, yeah, I can't even see that I'm color blocking with the couches, but no, guys, I give it up to people who do this full time. Honestly, I've always said that I know that it's a lot, but now I'm busy trying to position this thing and it just wasn't listening. And I was like, yay, I need to post today. You need to cooperate with me. So, yeah. Anyway, besides that, I'd like to thank everyone for joining. Welcome back to Deborah's World, as I said. And please remain. Remain. If you're watching this and you have not tapped that subscribe button, please do that. You're going to enjoy that. You're going to enjoy this wonderful space, this comfortable home that I am welcoming you into. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who liked and shared the first episode last week. I had a certain amount of subscribers, and that has increased. And to me, that's a big deal. So thank you, thank you, thank you. May you continue. And let's have chats. Let's have chats, man. So today, it is a bit of a maintenance day, so that's why I have this hair. I don't even know what this thing is called, but I remember when buying it, it had a certain name. But yeah, this is me today, and I thought, let me just do the video. We are in an unfiltered space, so you gotta see me in all aspects of my life, and I wasn't going to prepare myself to be amazing when I actually wanted to marinate my hair. So yeah, let's go into episode 2. I've always wanted to use this line. Wait for it. When I'm looking down, just don't mind that what I'm speaking about is on here. So when I look down, it's not that there's anything happening, it's just the script. I'm sure I messed it up, but I've always wanted to say that line, and today I'm saying it. So when I'm looking down, it's what we're going to be talking about today. So, on the 14th of Feb, 1995, Deborah was born. So this coming Friday, the 14th of Feb, is my birthday, and I thought, okay, on TikTok, I'm busy doing lessons I've learned before I turned 30. And it's about 30 lessons that I've done there. So I'm thinking, okay, let's take some of those lessons and bring this to this chat. And let's have a chat, and you'll let me know what you think about it. But I'm going to give you my perspective, and yeah. And before we go anywhere, remember here, we're all about being kind, being sweet, having a very warm environment. I do not allow bad things to come into this home, especially if it's people speaking in a certain manner. So if that's your type of vibe, here, we don't do that in Dee's world. We don't bash, we just listen. Okay? So yes, so the first one I want us to talk about, I got such a fright, guys, and it was just my charger thing falling. Guys, I'm such a scaredy cat. So the first one is, sometimes keeping quiet is the best solution. This thing I learned really fast and hard, like a couple of years ago. Sometimes you don't need to say anything, especially if you don't know what to say. Just keep quiet. Just keep quiet. And keeping quiet helps you a lot, because when things don't go accordingly in a discussion, they'll be like, Debs didn't say anything. But not only that, is that when we speak, we should think about what we're going to say. Words are very powerful. words words break people, and words also build people. So we must be wary of that. And it's a lesson that I've learned fast and hard. I remember saying something to someone, and that person has kept it. And I remember we had a discussion about it, and I was like, that's not what I meant. And it just became another conversation upon a conversation. And it made me realize that, Debs, you know what? You could have just kept your mouth shut. Because now that person always refers back to it. You've moved on, Debs. You are snoring at night. You are laughing. You're giggling. This person every single day is going to bed and saying, Deborah said 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, guys, no. We must be wary. And I'm saying all of these lessons is because I have gone through them as well. It's not about me being Judge Judy or Judge Deborah. No. Yes, I am not that person. We're here to learn together. So yeah, so that's the first one. And then the second one is ask for help. Ask for help. So I'm not going to do all 30 lessons. I'm just going to do a few that really stick out for me. Ask for help. You know, there are times where you just don't know. You don't know. Ask for help. Stop being that person who says, no, you see, if I just take out Google, it's going to give me the answer. Sometimes just ask for help. Help Khafar. I hope that's right. Ask for help. No, Khafar is being afraid. But yes, ask for help. Ask for help, guys. I've always realized that even in the workspace, when you ask a lot, you get to understand the process and the work environment faster. When you keep quiet, it's assumed that you know. And especially like when it's a discussion and you don't know what's going on, just ask. Ask for help. Or if you're traveling somewhere, ask for help. Obviously, do it in the safest way possible. And be aware of who you're asking, how you, like, be aware of it, all of it around you, your environment, but ask for help, especially if you don't know. It then leads me to my next one, which is saying, when you don't know the answer, don't try and give advice. If you don't know the answer, don't try to give advice. So this goes back to the fact that if you don't know, as I said, you can ask, especially if it's something that needs urgent help, you can ask for help. But also, if you don't know, research. Research. And when you've gotten to a point where you think you have sufficient information, that's when you can bring your opinions to the table. Now, where this is coming from is that I gave advice when I didn't even know, okay? I did not know the answer, and I tried to make up an answer. And that answer led to some kind of advice to be like, oh, try this, Try this. Deborah doesn't even know. And especially in a conversation where you want to elevate your voice, when you want to feel like you've made a mark, if you don't know the answer, don't try and give one. As I said, we are human beings. I also listen to people when we're in conversations. And if they bring up something and I'm like, oh, I'm going to actually try and look at that. And then next minute you're looking up something and you're like, wait a minute, this does not connect. And also, even if it does connect, you are advising on the right thing. Now I'll be asking you all the time to be like, oh, remember you brought that up one day? Yeah, don't you think 1, 2, 3? You don't know. You don't know anything. All you did was research the first part and that's all you know. The rest, the nitty-gritties, the ingredients, you don't know. So let's not be those people. And then, okay, personal hygiene is important. Smell good, look good at all times. I don't know how to expand on this one, but it's as clear as that. Let us look good all the time. You know, I've always been a person that loves perfumes. I love smelling good, you know, and I try by all means to make sure that I smell good, not only through perfumes, but just making sure that I keep clean. I look good when I enter a space. They must feel it. They must be like, shoop. What was that? And then it's too breezy. So personal hygiene is important. Let us do. And I say this, and it's supposed to be common knowledge, but you would be very surprised that we don't all think the same way. And then friendships. I have to bring this one up. Friendships. I even wrote in my comments, and I said a season. Some friendships, as we all know, are there for either a reason or for a season. And it's okay when friendships fades. When friendships fade. It's okay when friendships only lasted for a certain period, and not that it faded, but because you guys went in different directions and you also grew, because every single year a year is added to your life, which means your age is changing. It doesn't decrease, it increases. So we go through many things in life, and at times things just happen. We just don't carry on speaking. Let's beware of also the friends that we keep. Pray about your friends. I am all for that. Let us pray for the friendships that we have and nurture the friendships that are going very well. Water into that garden of friendship. Water it. Look after it. It is beautiful when done right. Not only do friends become your sisters when it's done right, or brothers, it's just a beautiful community, and it brings so much joy to oneself. Friendships, beautiful. But obviously if it's not done right, then it becomes a bit. So that's another thing, that sometimes friendships are going to end, and there's nothing wrong with you, Deborah. I don't know why I keep calling myself this, but there's nothing wrong with you if something has failed. But I also believe in constructive feedback when it comes to friendships. I have my one friend that I tell her, I'm like, I don't like the way you did 1, 2, and 3. And it's not a thing of an attack. It's because my feelings are validated at that moment. And she validates them even more to be like, okay, you're like this, and I need to be aware of how you feel about this. And the same on her side. If something has gone wrong and I have done something, she will come to me and she will speak. And that's how we grow. We'll have our tension, we'll have our little fights, but we, at the end of the day, know that we want this friendship to work. So distance doesn't matter. If you want something to work and it's long lasting and God really wants you to be around those people, it will last. Because you will put in the work, 100 and 100. Everyone is putting the work. Okay. Another one. I think I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm going to close it up. Let people wonder. Let people wonder. Full stop. Sometimes just surprise them. Shake them up. You don't need to tell everyone about your plans. Now, sometimes just let them wonder. Let them think, what is Deborah doing this year? What is she doing? What is she planning? Let people wonder. Just keep quiet. Work at it. Do what you need to do without getting the opinions of others. Sometimes it's just important. Let people wonder. And you cook. You cook that lasagna. You cook that rice and stew, that hearty meal, that sampan beans. Cook it up. And then lay the table. And obviously lay the table to the people that you know are going to be up in your corner, your cheerleaders. And if not, sometimes just lay it out and for yourself. So let people wonder. And then, okay, yes, stop repeating the same mistakes. Stop repeating the same mistakes. And it goes back to what I spoke about. I think the other day we were having a conversation. I don't know who I was having a conversation with, but we're looking at the fact that you can't keep doing the same thing thinking that you're going to have the same result. I mean, a different result. You need to change something up. There's somewhere where you need to remove something. Lessons learned really show you what to remove and what to add on. So if you're learning something, it means that the formula you used, it's either making you, or it's going to make you unlearn something or relearn something, or even learn something in general. So we must not keep repeating the same mistakes. We must go back and be like, no, but Debs, I did this last time and it gave me the same income, and I'm not outcome income. Yo, ngithanda imali. I love money. But I'm doing the same thing. The outcome was the same. Therefore, something must change here. So let us be aware of that. And then I don't want this video to be that long. And I want our videos to just end like 20 minutes max so people can really enjoy the chat. And the last one, it's the big one. It's without this for me, yo, nyakula, I become sick. But for me, my foundation is God. My director is God. He is my pathfinder. He navigates me through life. So one lesson, and the biggest lesson, is to be like, Lord, take control. Because I can plan. I can say 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. 5 + 5 is 10. And then God is like, no, my 5 + 5 is 100. What then? And that's why I have given everything to the Lord. Yes, I plan. Yes, I go through my day. But I tell my Lord, I'm like, Lord, take over. You're the one who knows me. You're the one who knows when things are going to happen for me. I prayed for them. I believe in you. I am working with you. And I want you to also guide me. I want you to protect me. And yeah, I've allowed him to do that. These past few years, I've really seen, like this year, it's 10 years since my accident. And accidents really change your perspective of life. And I've seen how God's hand has been in everything. We sometimes hear these words, but me, I've seen them. I've seen that God, without you, I don't know where I would be, honestly. So yeah, those are the lessons, some of the lessons I've learned before I turn 30. The next time I'm going to be doing this video, I'll be 30, so we can say happy birthday. But yes, remember to like, comment, and we shall meet next time. And remember, God loves you.